Outside of the White House this week, Donald Trump had the opportunity to take a few questions from reporters because even though he hates reporters, he doesn't like answering questions because they always ask him those real tough ones that he can't answer. He will not hesitate to stop and talk to them. It's this weird obsession he has. Like, he has to be in the news. He has to be in the headlines. He hates reporters, but his ego can't stop himself from talking to them. So he's trapped. His body says, no, turn away. But his mind is saying, no, you can't do that. You got to talk to these people that you hate so much. And he let his hatred show because to multiple different reporters there, including one from Australia, he essentially threatened them to their faces. Here is the first one. This is ABC News Jonathan Karl asking about Pam Bondi illegally saying she's going to prosecute people for engaging in federally protected speech. Here's this clip.
And what do you make Pam Bondi saying she's going to go after hate speech? Is that, I mean, a lot of your allies say hate speech is free speech.
You'd probably go after people like you because you treat me so unfairly. It's hate. You have a lot of hate in your heart. Maybe they'll come after ABC. Well, ABC paid me $16 million recently for a form of hate speech, right? Your company paid me $16 million.
Now, in addition to Donald Trump threatening, like, we'll go after you because you have hatred in your heart. First of all, Jonathan Karl does not have hatred in his heart. I don't know him personally. I've never met him. I couldn't pick him out of a lineup, to be honest with you. But he's just asking you a question, and you're like, that shows you hate me. You asked me a question, literally your job. So you clearly hate me, and you should be prosecuted. Maybe Pam Bondi goes after you. And then he immediately goes to bragging, like, I got ABC to pay me $16 million. Look at me. I got $16 million from your boss. This man is insane. This man should be in a mental institution. We have a president in the White House, in the Oval Office with the damn nuclear codes that should be in a mental institution. Statements like that, threats like that, are the type of thing that'll bring out the men with the butterfly nets. Or at least used to be. Maybe we ought to bring some of that back and get Donald Trump where he needs to be, where he can get help. And that wasn't the only one. He also threatened a reporter from Australia, telling him that you're so mean, I'm going to tell, quote, your leader on you. Here it is.
It is inappropriate, President Trump, that a president in office should be engaged in so much business activity.
Well, I'm really not. My kids are running the business. I'm here. You know what the activity, where are you from?
I'm from the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, Four Corners program.
Well, the Australians, you're hurting Australia, right? In my opinion, you are hurting Australia very much right now. And they want to get along with me. You know, your leader is coming over to see me very soon. I'm going to tell him about you. You set a very bad tone.
Well,
go ahead, John.
Okay, maybe you
can set a nicer tone.
When the UAE does a deal, what does it want in return?
Quiet.
Mr. President, what are you hearing about the operation?
So you're a snitch, basically. Like, you're just a little kid going to go tattle on mommy because this kid, in your opinion, was mean to you by asking you a question, right? I apologize for what I'm about to say, but I have to say it. And I've said it before, and I don't know if people liked it or not, but I'm going to say it again. Trump's a little bitch. He really genuinely is just a little bitch. The fact that anyone in this country can look at this whiny, pissy baby and say, like, hell yeah, that's a real leader there. He's a crybaby, and we need to call him those things because that is, in fact, what he is. Also, his statement is very telling for another reason. He didn't say the Prime Minister of Australia, Anthony Albanese, is going to be coming here next week. He didn't say Prime Minister. He said, your leader. Because that's how Donald Trump views himself and these other people. We are your leader. You must give us respect. We are the leaders. It's arrogance, it's ego, with a dash of authoritarianism mixed in there. And for the record, Donald, I would love to say here, Australia hates you. And I know that because apparently, and I love this fact, I got a pretty big audience in Australia. They're some of the first people to comment. They send emails. I love Australia. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you, by the way, for watching here. And I know that they don't like you. Maybe, obviously, some of them will. You're going to find people who like them wherever you go. But the response I've gotten from Australia is that they also hate you. Just like the United States, a majority of people now also dislike you. So if you want to be a little snitchy, bitchy tattletale, go ahead. But at the same time, folks, these are also symptoms that there is something deeply wrong with this man, because these are not normal responses. This is not how a person with a normally functioning brain responds to people simply asking questions about news of the day, as is their job. Something's wrong with him, and it's clearly getting worse every day.